Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to go ahead and introduce you to a topic that I get asked very often, and that is 5 proven marketing strategies for your home care agency, right? And these are specifically meant to go ahead and attract more clients and grow your agency using effective techniques. Okay. And in case you don't know me, my name is Elias, where we help home care agencies fill their caregivers' schedules profitably and consistently through better online marketing systems. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So, first things first, we need to get an understanding of why marketing is actually really, really important for home care agencies. Now, I know this is a very redundant question, especially for those that are experienced, but I think it's important that we remember that the only way you're going to get more clients is getting people to know that your agency exists, you standing out from the market, right? And that all comes from marketing. Now, marketing is a principal thing, right? It's a universal necessity, regardless of whatever industry you're in, right? It's there to attract new leads that will potentially become clients, right? And so, I've spoken up to 200 different agencies up to this point, and I can tell you with certainty that a large majority of them don't do active marketing, okay? So it's just an important reminder for you, okay? Another thing is you're going to get a competitive edge, okay? This is going to help you differentiate yourself and make you stand out compared to your competitors, especially that things have gotten really competitive. And lastly, proven strategies, right? These are established methods that can be tailored to your agency's needs. Okay. Now let's get into these proven strategies now. Okay. So the first one is, you can never go wrong with any type of in-person marketing. Okay. For example, sponsoring certain health fairs or caregiver workshops, right? To go ahead, if you're looking to attract either staff or clients. Okay. Um, for example, building partnerships with local organizations. This doesn't just have to be facilities per se, but these can also be local organizations, as well as meeting discharge planners in these facilities. So we're talking doctors' offices, assisted livings, hospitals, etc., etc. Okay, and all of these just comes from going ahead and building trust with the community, right? And ultimately being more involved with it and putting yourself as the number one provider out there. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into some more online marketing strategies. Okay, so for example, second one, you probably commonly have heard it, is Google Ads, okay, or known as pay per click. Okay, so this is pretty much where whenever somebody looks up home care in your local area, you'll see here that your ad will appear number one, like my clients here. Okay, and the main benefit of this is that you're targeting families that actively search for home care agencies. Again, people are looking for home care. You want to be the first thing that is popping up there, right? And you want to mainly focus on certain keywords or phrases, right? Because this is like a phrase or commonly known as a keyword when it comes to this type of marketing. For example, like home care services in your local city, okay? And of course, you want to make sure that whenever somebody does click on this, they're getting a properly optimized landing page, okay? They're not just going to your website. No, they're getting a page that is specifically dedicated to this ad, okay? With a clear call to action. Now, call to action just means you telling the person exactly what to do on that page. So, for example, it looks something like this, like from this exact same ad. So, for example, get local and affordable senior care near you. This is pretty much the headline for the actual ad. And as you can see here, the only call to action here is to go ahead and talk to a care rep. Okay, so you want to find out your home care costs now, fill in your information, click to call, right? Learn more about our services. Go ahead and give us a call. There's no services page. There's no about us page. There's nothing, anything like that. Only thing there is to go ahead and give you a call. Okay. And that's going to come back to our pro tip. Okay. Make sure that you or your office will always have availability to answer the phones. Why is that? When somebody goes ahead and clicks on this ad, okay, and they go in here and let's say they go ahead and give you a call and you don't answer, well, guess what? They're going to come back here and they're going to go to the next agency that they see and they're going to go ahead and call them instead. Okay, so it's very, very important that you have the proper infrastructure and people in place to make sure you're not just picking up the phones, as much as possible, right? Having the most availability, but as well as picking it throughout all day, all days and all times of the week. Okay, obviously, the more available you are, the more you can go ahead and respond to people who need your services. Okay, because at the end of the day, home care works based off a need. So if your agency is not able to make them feel needed, then they will go simply to a different agency. Okay, so make sure you have that availability. Okay, now the next one, another online strategy is going to be search engine optimization, or SEO. Now, SEO is simply when you rank above organically, right? So not using paid ads, you're not paying to be up there, but you're ranking organically above your competition whenever somebody looks up home care. Now, how is this different from paid ads? You're going to be able to reach a lot more people through SEO, because ads are limited by your budget. So theoretically speaking, you can reach almost everybody in the whole world if, right, one, they have an internet connection and they use Google, and second, if your budget is actually big enough to go ahead and reach all those people. Now, because of course we're not working with a ton of money, right? This is where search engine optimization allows you to go ahead and still get traffic where you don't have to pay for it, right? Because some people, when they do see the ad, they're going to skim over it and go over to the organic results, okay? While some people will go ahead and click on the ad. So you want to be able to capture both sides of that same coin. And just so you understand that there is a market for that online here, if you can see here, here are a bunch of different home care related search terms that people look up on Google. Okay, and as if you notice here, the total volume for this is around 5 million monthly searches done every single month in the United States. Okay, so, there is a big demand for it online. You just need to be able to go ahead and place yourself up there. You don't want to be on the 8th page or the 9th page, because nobody or barely anybody goes on there, right? We're talking about the people that are on the first page, specifically the top 3. Okay, again, benefit, you rank higher on Google, it gives you more visibility. People know you exist, they click on your link, they become leads, they become clients, etc. And you want to make sure you're optimizing, a little quick tip, you're optimizing your service pages. Okay, these are, the pages where you have the services you do, whether that's respite, in-home care, 24-hour, personal care, all these different ones. You want to do it for local keywords. So that means like, oh, we have in-home care for X city, right? Because you want to be able to attract the type of people that are looking for home care in, let's say, you're in Boston, for people that are looking for Boston. You don't want anybody in Georgia or or Florida, right? So another quick tip is you want to make sure you have a Google business profile. Okay, so whenever anybody does look you up on Google My Business, they click on your page. It looks professional. It looks legit. It has a website. It has a number. So when they go ahead and go in, they go ahead and call in, right? That's going to be number 3. Number 4 are going to be something that you don't hear very often. And that's something that we have coined. It's called referral campaigns. Now, as you know, when it comes to word of mouth referrals for home care, typically most home care agencies, they go ahead and wait for their clients to be nice enough to go ahead and share a referral after they've, enjoyed the service, been with it for a while. Referral campaigns are specifically an active approach to go ahead and get more referrals out of your clients, okay? And this means, for example, building some type of referral program with incentives for already existing clients or even new clients coming in. Okay, so let's say, for example, private pay, okay? You can go ahead, create a referral campaign around bonus hours, okay? So let's say, for example, for every successful referral that converts, that one of your clients shared with you, that client gets 4 hours of bonus service at the end of the month, as well as the person that signed up also gets 4 bonus additional hours. Now, you can mess with the numbers. It doesn't have to be 4 exactly. But what this does is it incentivizes your clients to go ahead and continuously go ahead and refer you, right? And it gives them some type of incentive in order to go ahead and get them to do that, right? Because, 4 hours compared to a whole new, clients, that's a very, very cheap cost of acquisition, right? And then, of course, the last thing here, excuse me, word of mouth referrals, right, leads to convert better and cost less, right? They cost way less, and it's much easier to go ahead and convert them than somebody who's cold, right? Now, of course, I made this quick diagram just to kind of illustrate the point here. You want to go ahead and encourage these client referrals, right? So you go ahead and build out those referral campaigns or the referral program. Go ahead and you want to what this does is it leverages word of mouth referrals, right? Because they're more cheaper and easier to convert. And on top of that, at the end of it, you do want to be able to acknowledge these partners or these people that are in the program, send you a thank you message, as well as giving that, having a system to go ahead and properly give those, that credit that they received from those bonus hours. Okay. And then of course the cycle repeats itself. Now, number 5, okay, And this isn't per se a new way to go ahead and get leads, but rather a way to go ahead and work the already current leads you have, right? And that's following up. A lot of home care agencies, they want new leads, new leads, new leads, new leads. I can't stress this enough. Okay, it's easier and a lot better, okay, for you to go ahead and reach out to the people who already know you exist. This means people, right, or leads that never converted, right? They called in, they were kind of, inquiring about prices, maybe about services for their mom, and for some reason maybe they either slipped through the crack or they weren't ready to go ahead and start yet, or even they decided to go with a different agency. But it's super, super, super important that you understand that circumstances could have changed. Okay. Meaning, maybe the problem wasn't serious before with their loved one, but things have changed now, right? Maybe the agency they decided to go with instead of yours isn't good, right? And they're looking for much better quality care, right? There's all these different things, and the last thing you want to do is waste the leads that you already had previously and never speak to them again, right? They already know you exist, they already interacted with you. And it's always cheaper and easier to convert these people than it is to people who don't know you exist, right? Essentially strangers. So, of course, you want to have a way to go ahead and automatically follow up with them, let's say in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, right? And that's building out systems that we do here for our clients to go ahead and automatically follow up with them, just so your team doesn't have to waste time and mental bandwidth to go ahead and kind of keep up with all the automated follow-up you could do, right? Because you're going to have referral sources from, your partners, you're going to have referral sources from your online marketing, all these different things. You want to be able to have a system to centralize all that and automatically send out follow-ups, whether that's through text, email, or even reminding your office to go ahead and follow up with them. Also starting some type of newsletter. This is where you can pretty much send out testimonials, right, from current clients, send out videos, as well as even new offers, right? Like, let's say right now we're in the holidays right now as of the time of this recording, and it'd be a great time to go ahead and build out an offer and, send that over to them, which then comes down to those limited time promotions that you can go ahead and do. Let's say, specifically for private pay clients, you can do a kind of sign on bonus. Hey, if you sign on with us today, we'll go ahead and add on 2, bonus hours at the end of your service month, or 4 bonus hours. Okay. Again, what you want to do is you want to be able to reactivate those leads. Okay. Reach out to them. Things could have changed, right? They need better care, and it's a lot easier and cheaper because you already have the lead. You don't have to pay for any new leads, or even waste time going to go get new ones. Just going ahead and following up with them, right? I can say this is probably going to be a really great system you want to implement into your marketing and sales process to make it a lot easier from an acquisition standpoint, right? And a lot cheaper, right? Now, finally, of course, just to kind of give you a quick recap of all the different strategies that we talked about, okay? It's, of course, doing those in-person marketing events, right? Building trust through your local organizations, communities, facilities, doing those Google ads. Main benefit here is you're going to get immediate visibility online. Okay, so within a week or two, you can already start seeing qualified leads coming in with the right budget and the right strategy. SEO, okay, this is going to drive long-term organic traffic. Okay, so this can take, depending if you're new around the block, right, especially if you're new around the block, this can take 4 to 6 months. If you're, a bit older, maybe you have a decade of experience, but you've never taken this seriously, this can take easily 2 to 4 months. Okay. And again, essentially, you're going to see a lot more leads and traffic coming in here than you would from the Google ads. Now, of course, referral campaigns, this is to essentially, activate word of mouth referrals on demand, giving you an extra couple clients every single month. Okay. Just by creating some type of program to incentivize people to act and constantly reminding them that this offer exists. Okay. And of course, you don't just have to do this with your clients. You can, or the patients themselves, if they're able, you can. But if they're not able, then you can go ahead and do that with their family as well. And then, of course, finally doing the follow-up, right? Super, super essential that you're not wasting leads and you're able to go ahead, even if they don't convert now, they will convert later. Again, this majorly brings down your cost of acquisition and makes you more profitable at the end of the day. Okay, so, of course, next steps, if you need any type of help implementing any of these strategies, okay, you can go ahead and click on the link down below to go ahead and schedule a free demo call with me or my team. We'll go ahead and analyze your current marketing your marketing process and show you how do we implement new strategies and systems as you've seen here to go ahead and take your agency to the next level. If you enjoy this video and would actually like to get more understanding of the different strategies I spoke about, you can go ahead and check out my channel where I speak about each different process in depth. I hope you like, and also subscribe to the channel if you'd like to learn more. Okay, have a great one.